Hi everybody, back again, Buttercup Creation Art. So it's been a bit manic. Obviously, I haven't done any recording for a year. Was busy working in a hospital, and then it just went absolutely crazy, as you well know. So me and my husband decided that we were going to put everything, into perspective, what was really truly important, and didn't live really close, an hour to 2 hours drive away from all our families. So we decided that we were going to move back to the countryside. So we are so close to all our family now. It's absolutely lovely. I've gone part-time. So now what I'm doing is just working a couple of nights a week so I can concentrate on my arts and crafts, and start rebuilding my Etsy shop, and also helping my sister-in-law out and brother-in-law out on their land. This year we're going to try and do market garden to sell more produce, some more arts and crafts on a stall there. They've got lovely paddocks there with horses, cows, peacocks, chickens, ducks, geese, donkeys, ponies, and it's lovely. It's like being in heaven, perfect. So yeah, so my house at the moment is in a bit of state. So at my craft room, wow, it's the spare room at the moment. I am surrounded in containers of all my arts and crafts. Downstairs, we've managed to decorate the kitchen, sitting room, hallway, and downstairs loo. We're just working our way through because the lovely lady who lived here before, she was very vibrant with her colours and that, whereas me and my husband were very calm, relaxing colours, and then we add a splash of colour with accessories. So yes, so I've been doing for the last 3 weeks is painting, glossing, wallpapering, but we're getting there. And my husband, for my Christmas and birthday present, he's treated me to a large shed, which is going to be my crafting shack. So that's been built, and we're just sorting the interior out so it makes it more sealed, and then I can have all my arts and crafts in there, and I actually turn it into my studio. So apologies about the dodgy filming. It's like trying to fix where I can film from. So I thought, let's do a bit of arts and crafts today. So I'm gonna do some of these and some of these snippets that you can, call them clusters. And I decided showed them on a junk journal page and really liked them. And I thought, well, why not see if we can do a load with you? So all I used is 5 items. Well, 6 if you include them. So I've just done tags. These are fabric with a stencil print on, then a bit of Hessian lace and a bit of 12 by 12 card. So that's my mission, is to try and make a load of stuff using the bare necessities, because when you're first starting out you haven't got supplies, because in one go it's quite expensive. But you after a while you build up, and if you're going to make them to sell them, my best advice is make a load with what you've got, sell them, and then you can put it into making more, buy more of your arts and crafts, what you fancy, and even do a little list of what you'd really like to get and make them your priority. But if not, you've treated yourself to a journal, or you fancy making a journal for yourself or for somebody you love, and you've just got the basics, here we go. It's easy as that. I've obviously stitched around mine. If you haven't got a sewing machine, you can just glue around, or you could even actually, if you do sew yourself, you know, hand stitch, because it's not really a lot to go through. If a sewing machine needle can go through it, you can. So we've got these. I've also been busy making in the evening times when I've got a bit of time, is I've got these. So, and that's going to a journal that I'm going to be creating with all these colours. I love deep, deep colours. Right, so let's rock and roll. Let me just have a little bit of my drink. It's only tea, no coffee. Wet the whistle. Right, so we need some 12 by 12 paper, which I should have at hand, she says, and I think I've put it all away because I've been trying to sort out everything. Here we go, I've got it here. So I picked these up. These were a bargain. It's 250 GSM card, and they were £1.99 if you're in the UK from Home Bargains. Obviously I got a bit greedy and brought quite a few packs, but ideal for these craft ideas to use up. So I'll be using this with different crafts to show you different things to do. But yes, lovely, lovely papers, all florals. So we'll be going through that. So let's, oh, I like this. Let's use this one today. So out of this you can get quite a bit. I use, for all of those and my clusters, I use 2 sheets. So you can, especially if you buy one of these 12 by 12s and you really like certain papers and there's others that you don't like, you can use them up. But I don't like to waste, and I don't like to store them, and they never get used. Right, so here we go. I am going to get my cutter. So I've got everything sort of close to hand. And I'm just going to do, as she says, just going to do some tags there. We'll get some tags made up. Not too concerned about size, because I make all different size ones. I'll go a bit wider in there. And then we'll go halves and halves, I think. Yeah. Perfect. And then what we'll do is this drives me a bit potty because it's like numbers are the opposite way around. But ideal to fill up a journal, and you can put plain cards on the plain paper on the back, you know, tea stained, white, whatever colour you've got, and you can just have them as little writing cards. So here we go. And then all I do, actually what I might do is do them into smaller ones, and they can be our little clusters. Sounds like a plan. Sorry, as my blade keeps catching on this, it's, I have got another one. She says. Right, let's put that out of the way. So, and then what I use is to, you know, make them a little bit different. So we've got those for our clusters. Can't put it all on. So look, we've got quite a bit out of just 112 by 12 paper, and that makes loads and loads. So all I've done next is I got some of this, ideal for fabric as well, because it actually dries quickly and it doesn't smear or anything like that. So just gonna do some stamping on these just to make them a little bit better, and I've got to make sure I know which way I'm stamping. Let me get a bit of paper first, because I have been prone to stamping upside down. Oh yeah, that's it. Ideal. Right, so let's go this one. Just add that, add a little bit of you know, because I mean some of this will be covered up anyway. Just to add that little bit extra dimension to your pieces of paper. Go like that. Yes, it does look a mess at the moment, honestly. I'm a professional, I know what I'm doing. She says. So we've done that, and then I've got some script. These stamps, I absolutely love these stamps. These are from Crafty Individuals. So they got such a variety on there. Honestly, go on there, fill your boots. And the nice thing about it as well is they send you goodies as well. So I've got loads of little stamps from them. I've got a list of more that I want, as you do, but obviously I've got to wait for payday. Well, I don't really have to, because I had some sales on my Etsy shop, so I could actually use the funds on that when it goes back into the bank. Nearly there. So I hope you all having a lovely day and keeping yourselves out of mischief, or even if it's only a little bit of mischief. I'm doing lots of arts and crafts. I know here in the UK the weather's been a bit dismal. So it's been, we've had rain, we've had snow, we've had sleet, we've had a bit of sunshine. That's about it. Weather-wise, I think that's all the seasonal weather, isn't it? Right, okay, so next job is, let me find my fabric. Be here. Don't worry about it being ironed. It needs ironed fabric. This is all the fun. Using up scraps. Right, okay. So, now, what did I do for my stamps the other day? Yeah. If I can get it out. There it is. So, I just go in. Most of these stamps, I've got some from my Crafty Individual, but most of these are actually from magazines. So they send you quite a few good supplies of different ones. So I'm gonna, oh, butterfly we'll have. else shall we have? I'm trying to do a variety of stamps. I'm trying to get wildlife ones in. The only downfall is they keep falling off. So we'll have that one because that'll be really nice. And we'll have one more. What's that? Oh, that's that little bumblebee in it. So we'll have one more butterfly. And then what else should we have? Oh, you know what? Let's go wild. If you can go wild. Right, where's my stamping block? So I don't get it all caught stuck on me. She says, I'm positive that I'll put it all back in here. Keep it all safe. Sorry about this. Thought it was a bit more organised. Obviously not today. See? I knew I did. I haven't done too bad today, so I've unpacked a couple more boxes. What else have I done? Put a couple of pictures up that I've been unboxing. What else? What else? Put some washing on. And hoovered and mopped. So I've had a busy morning so far. Right. So where would this go? We can have it this way. And just stamp down. Oh, pretty. Oh, I'm going to have a couple of them now, as you do. And another one there. And don't worry about if it doesn't come out fully. I think that adds to the character of it. Right, so we're going to have a couple of butterflies. That's better. Now I've got it on the finger. Right, so one. Yeah, so my mission this year is to build up my videos, different ideas for people, give them a little bit of more of inspiration, you know, and we don't know how long this lockdown's going to go for, so if it means people being at home more and just need to watch some videos on ideas to do crafting, might be something you've never tried before, go for it. It's amazing what you can make out of junk, and it's called a journal. Right, so let's get this one. I like this one. I'm going to go that way so I can snip it that way. Oh, yes. There, perfect. I'll put that there out of the way. Right, so next job is to get my scissors. And then we're just going to cut them out. Better check that I'm still recording, aren't I, really? Oh, I am. Happy days. You know, when you just get that fear of, have I just been talking to nothing? So we'll tidy it up around the edges. See what I mean? It dries so quickly. I actually made some Christmas decorations last year using stamps. Really nice fabric decorations. Get another one out of yeah, so I'm really excited about getting my craft zone done. The husband's called it the she shed. I think it's just so he can get a bit of peace and quiet and it's not surrounded by my craft stuff. Can't be helped. When you're in the zone, you got to craft. There we go. Let's tidy that edge up. Yeah, I had one sad moment. It's still a bit sad because it's a bit quiet in the house. So many years ago, 9.5 years ago, I said to my little, well, he's not little, he's in the army now. I said to him, no, I'm not having a dog. Don't want a dog. Don't want the responsibility. Work too many hours. And he's going, please, mum, please, mum. I'll take her out for a wee and everything, and then, you know, feed her and take her for walks. Yeah, I shouldn't have listened, should I really? No, I'm only joking. I wouldn't have been without her. So yeah, just before Christmas, bless her. So we got her from 7.5 weeks old. So 9.5. She had a thing called vestibular syndrome, basically like a dog stroke. Oh god, it scared me, absolutely scared me. Phoned up the vets, on-call vets at 10 o'clock at night, panicking, didn't know what to do. And then just got advised, even by a family member who worked with animals and everything, just let her rest, let her take her time. It's amazing how well they, recover. So it's like, yeah, well, 4 weeks later, you wouldn't even think there was she had some slight changes, struggled to walk a bit, had her wibbly wobbly moments, but her character was still there. Anyway, she had a second one that made her really, really ill, where she was having difficulty breathing and that. And because we were in the process of moving, we just kept her in the house. I wasn't working anymore. I'd got time off from work before starting my new job, so I just hung around with her, kept her relaxed, done my arts and crafts with her beside me, and she was doing all right again. But sadly, the move triggered it off even more. But it's all we wanted to do was get her up here. Didn't want her, to go to the vets down there, and then she, I felt like she's got to be with us. So yes, last week, bless her, she had a seizure, and we had to last Wednesday have her put her to sleep. Oh God, didn't I cry? Yeah, absolutely terrible. It's weird because you see people, oh, they're just animals, They're not. It's amazing how much a small character can put into your life. And 9.5 years is a long time, her being around us, and it was like, wow. So yeah, at the moment we're still having to get used to, her not clippity clopping, through the house, crying when she's like sees us having a once a week we have a pizza night, and she loves pizza. And I looked up to my husband because she was putting on so much weight a while ago. Stop feeding her pizza, because you know she's going to struggle to get about anywhere. Yeah, so it's just you know, just doing that, having a a pizza the other night, and there's none of that. Oh, please let me just have one crust. Yeah, so it's very, very bizarre. In time we'll get used to it, but it's like it's just little things. But bless my husband, he got a planter and then went out and brought a climbing white rose, because she was white, American Bulldog, all white, with a couple of little dots on her ears. So all that he done was went to our local garden centre, got a climbing white rose, and it's called Starlight. Absolutely beautiful. So he's put that in there, and also he ordered a plaque with her photo on and a little sentiment bit on the side, and we put some more white flowers in there. It's absolutely beautiful. So I've always been used to going, morning Miss B, morning Corey. Corey's our parrot, and we're not doing that now. So, and it's like I have make myself a cuppa and go, just sit by there and go, morning Corey, morning Miss Boo. So she's with us. We're just waiting for her ashes to come back. So yes, right. Stop gassing, Claire. So I got some Hessian. I thought, do a bit of that, So you're doing different textures and everything, and then gonna get some lace. Yes, lace. So I've got this, which is a bit big, so we will cut it down. Alright, I'm gonna make this virtually similar, and then they can go as packs on my Etsy shop. So have a bit of lace. Perfect. That's what we like. Okay, so what I want to do is just make sure I'm still recording. Yes, I am. It's not bad, 28 minutes. Now that's gas. It's just snip around the corners. If you haven't got a corner punch, don't worry about it. It's not the end of the world. Also, get some of my gorgeous Distress Oxide. So it's vintage photo. You'll see on all the YouTube channels, all junk journaling and ephemera making. This stuff's brilliant. I absolutely love it. So order it offline. It just gives that, that little bit extra, So here we go. There's the plain one. See what I mean? See, just because I was doing a bit of random stamping, don't look so bad now, does it? See, I'm semi-professional. Right, so next job. Ignore me. Next job. Now, do I want the lace under? Hessian over. That. Did I do that? I don't know. Quite like. We'll go this way. I'm going to go that way. Right. Okay, so dab a little bit of glue on. See if I could get it out of there, because I'll be sewing these later anyway. Just to finish them off. Most people use Fabri-Tac. I'm using this. This is from the range. Just does the same job for me, especially if I'm sewing as well. So we just have a bit of this going up here. Just hold it in place. She says, hold it in place. That's it. Fabri-Tac goes off a lot quicker, obviously. But I'm not going to moon. So I'm just going to dab here because obviously I will be sewing mine. I'm not going to bring the sewing machine on here. I don't want you lot seeing my dodgy work. So there, so obviously I'll be sewing around this little bit, and then that will end up like that. A little bit sewing. So that's that one. Let's get some more done, eh? Should we get some more done? Why not? Let's get this ball rolling. Let's get these corners done. Oh, she says, oh God, sack me now. So yes, I get inspired by Tracy Fox, Shabby Dabby Tina from Shabby Dabby Doodah, Artie May. Love Artie May, especially when her husband sneakily filmed her as she was going through her art studio. Oh God, yeah, there's quite a few. There is a few there. Nevermore Creations by Lindsay Senna, another good lady. She does a lot of selling as well for other people on her website. So she does a lot of stuff for people, but she does videos as well to show off people's junk journals. And she's got a Facebook page for junk journals where everyone puts all their ideas on for inspiration for you. And then she does challenges which you can take part in. And the same as Tracy Fox, she's got a Facebook page where people share all their ideas, which she shares her ideas to give you some inspiration. And so does Tina. She's got a Shabby Dabby Doodah junk journal page, which is all the same. They're brilliant. And Tina has got Etsy shop where she does all digitals, fantastic prices. Artie May does digitals as well, and I think Tracy Fox has got website as well. I see so many. I do apologise, but there is so many out there that you, at first you'll be overwhelmed, and then all of a sudden you'll know what you want to make, and you will be able to find it with these guys. They'll give you the inspiration and the means to buy these things as well. Absolutely brilliant. I enjoy it anyway. My husband will look out and go, "You put your headphones on, love. Put your headphones on," because that's all I'm watching is like YouTube videos of like ideas for myself. So trust me, I'm not the first to make these. I am not claiming that. But because I've been inspired, I want to inspire you. So this is why I'm making it. And these are nice gifts. If you make a journal, or you can just buy a normal. I don't know if I've got one here actually. Let me see what I've got, and I might be able to like give you sort of an idea. So you know, if you don't know what to buy somebody for a gift, diary. If you know that they work and they've got bits and pieces, or they travel, obviously not travelling much at the moment, but you know, things like that. If they've got a nice hobby, if they're an artist and you want to think of something that you can get them, which is not going to break the bank, but you've personalised it to make it as a one-off piece. This is what these journals do. So you can buy, you haven't got to make a journal from scratch. You could actually buy a normal diary, or you know, a writing, what's they call them, where it's just a plain journal. That's the word I want. So you get a plain journal, and then what you do is you go through each section and you can make pockets and things like that. Let me see if I've got something. It's alright, I've only got one journal left on my Etsy shop, which I'm going to revamp up because it's been on there for quite a while. But I'm in the process of making one. So let me get a page. So I can just roughly show you what I mean. Oh, that one's built. So this is going to be my cookery one. So anyway, you could get a plain journal, plain diary, and you can print off a picture, you know, or even pictures of them to put on the cover, you know, a funny moment that they've done, to make it theirs. And then you do things like this. So you've got a pocket, she says. So you make pockets so they can put bits in. And this is what these ephemera bits are for. So, I mean, you've got like that and a pocket there. So you can stick one of these on there, you know. So a little bit of a cluster. And they've got writing areas. You've got a pocket there. So, and you just make it theirs. And they've got little sneaky areas where they can put little moments. So these journals are actually for people to put, you know, special moments in there, the photos in there, tickets, you know. If you go and say you went, i.e. Disneyland, and it's the first time you ever went there, you got your Disneyland tickets and things like that. You put them in there, and, you know, you can make it theirs. So this is like, give you an idea. So it's like, but these said this would be made. Let's see, I've got fabric pockets. This will be bits added to it, and then that'll be 2 signatures. That's a single signature. Making another one at the moment, and then they'll be put actually into a handmade journal cover, like a book. And then like it'll have loads of goodies in there. So you make it personal to you. So if you're not going to be involved in the big junk journaling, you can still do these sort of things to make into a gift, you know, to add into the, you know, the shop brought journals. Are just like boring. These are to like get people wanting to write again. I think people have forgotten how to do that. It's all about texting or taking photos on their phone, and you want somewhere to put these things. And it's nice. Like I made one for my husband's niece's little girl, and it was all Beatrix Potter. And I actually got a message from Sophie the other day saying we've actually started using it, and she said how lovely it is. They're putting bits and pieces in there, so when Rosie's older, she can go in there and she can look at those memories. It's alright, just waiting the whistle again. Right, so anyway, let's carry on, shall we? So we're going to do one of these. And I think that would be nice on there, don't you? And then we're going to have a long bit of hessian. So let's cut that off to there. She says not cutting straight, so we're going to have that there. We want a nice long bit. Let's get these all prepared, and then oh, that's it. It's falling apart. Should we have that across there? That would be nice, wouldn't it? She changes her mind. Right. There. Perfect. See? Just something simple. That's all you need. I mean, you can add your extra bits. It's up to you. I don't fancy doing that, because my challenge was just 5 basic items. That's all we wanted. A bit of glue along, because like I said, this is where I'm going to stitch. How are we doing on this timing? 41 minutes. I don't want to do it for too long. Get bored, won't you? Right, there's that one. And we'll do... Where's my birdhouse? Oh, I love that. Right. I'm gonna take some of these bits off. It's alright. I've got a hoover upstairs yet. That's my excuse anyway. So we'll have that, shall we? Going across that way. And there. Yeah, let's do it. Let's commit. Just make sure I've got the writing up the right way. And there. And then, oh, gonna go across there. And then on my next video, I'll show you the finished part. So actually put it on there. Of these being sewn, so you get to see that I have stuck to it. So I'm not going to do no more, because we're already up to 40 minutes, but we've done 3 varieties. Not that they're all 3 the same, but I will finish them off video and then show you the finished touch. Let me just get, where's me snip. See, I put all these things away, don't I? Ah, there it is. Let me just reach with that. So you can either have snip or right, where have I done them? So, no, that's my big one. So I'm just, oh God, I'll be glad when I'm actually in my shack and I can actually, which one should we have? We'll have musical. We have, oh, got a bit pink. Right. So I made some of these. I'll stick some of that on there. And I can actually do a video on making mass make of these as well. Oh, put glue on there would help, wouldn't it, really? Just ignore me. Right, so we've got tag 1, and then we want one of these. Let me have my stickers. And I'll just whack a bit of colour over the top. That's a nice bit of paper. That's all. And then just go like that. Add a bit of age. And then we want a little bit of ribbon, she says. And she don't know where she put a ribbon box. That's underneath, that's right. Right, a little bit of ribbon. What's that? No, I don't want to use that, that's my favourite. So I've got loads of ribbon here. Before I moved up here, I went and got my supply from my lovely lady. So this is just some of it. I've actually got a big tub as well with my ribbons. So, because, as I said, with this lockdown, I couldn't wait. If I ran out now, I couldn't wait till March to get my next lot. So I said to her, can I please come up? So she done it by appointment only, because obviously people go, well, wool and, you know, ribbons and that are not a necessity. Well, they are to people who actually make their business from selling stuff. So yeah, not judging people's, you know, thoughts. So basically she let me in there by appointment, and I brought, well, that basket full, and then obviously I've got my big, so I've got enough supplies to go till the end of March, and then I'll be back down there. As long as it's not still national lockdown, I'll be back down there, because it's in the same county still, to get my next big supply. So yes, so here we go. Yeah, on my next video I will show you all of them that I've finished off and sewn around and made look pretty. So I hope this has inspired you. Give it a go, please, even if it's to pass that time away. You know, if you're having to stay at home, it's a craft you can do with your children as well. They'd have fun stamping. You know, lots of fabric. I mean, you might find a couple of stamps on your wall and that, or, you know, on your arm. They might decide that they're going to stamp butterflies up their arm. You know, just have a bit of fun. And it's amazing how much you will get addicted to it. I've been doing it a year now, and now I'm totally addicted. So yes, anyway, have a fantastic time, people, and I will catch you all on the next one. See you later. Bye.